The latest court proceeding for the Bronx man charged with the murder of his wife, a former police officer, hitting a snag today. News 12's Carmen Grant outside the Bronx Hall of Justice to explain what happened there.
Grand jury action against Argenis Baez will have to wait. No confirmation yet from the Bronx District Attorney's Office. But a courtroom source close to the case said an indictment was expected to be handed down against Baez in the recent murder of his 31-year-old wife, transit officer Arianna Reyes-Gomez. But sources tell News 12 that someone on the grand jury just tested positive for COVID-19, which hampered today's proceedings. Baez is charged with first-degree murder, manslaughter, and criminal possession of a weapon. On Monday, his estranged wife was found stabbed to death inside her apartment on the Grand Concourse. According to court documents, surveillance video shows Baez confronting his wife at the front door of her apartment and then pulling himself inside. Some minutes later, it shows the defendant exiting the victim's apartment with a knife, leaving behind a bloody shoe print. According to those close to Reyes-Gomez, she and Baez had a 3-year-old son. They say the child was not at home at the time of the fatal stabbing. They say Gomez had talked about leaving what they described as a troubled relationship. Research has shown that victims of domestic violence are most at risk when they leave. The Battered Women Support Services reports that 77% of domestic violence-related homicides happen once a couple separates. Because he's been deemed a flight risk, Baez is being held without bail. His next court appearance is scheduled for Tuesday. We're told an indictment will likely be handed down. Reporting outside the Bronx Hall of Justice, Carmen Grant, News 12.